Hello and welcome back to Demon Gate for Doom and to Artifact.WAD. Before we get into this, I want to read you something because I found this on id Games Archive. It is there. It's just called The Artifact for Doom 2 because this was originally released for Doom 1 in December of 1994, which is obviously the version they scooped up for the shovelware. The author, Mr. Paul Schmitz, re-released it on Doom 2 when Doom 2 came out over the course of 1995, and it was fully complete by 1996. It also has an intro, actually I'm going to read to you. You've been to hell and back, now it's Miller time. Unfortunately, the officer you pounded earlier is now your new CO. Guess who gets the next detail? While boarding the dropship, you find out some strange goings-ons are happening in the facility in the Andes Mountains, so this is taking place in South America. It appears that what recently happened on Mars is happening here. People rising from the dead, demons and monsters gnawing the living. Not good. You are to meet some undercover operatives at the facility who will lead you to a secret base nearby. Something about having to climb a waterfall and navigate an underground river and some sewers. You hear a rumor of the discovery of an alien artifact that supposedly started this whole mess. You also hear a story about the UAC-backed raid by a company of space marines that failed miserably. The one lone survivor kept babbling about blowing up a mountain, though not the way we intended. He died before he could explain what he meant. The dropship doors open and you hit the ground running. Great, an entire company of veteran spacers gets wiped out. They send you in alone with a pistol just because you did it before. A reception party is waiting for you, but unfortunately this reception party is not the undercover operatives you were to meet. Ambush. So this was originally, he intended it to be one big level, and he had to split it up into three because of the limitations of the mapping at the time. So it's only 3 maps. Ambush, the Artifact, and Hell's Gate. And we're on Hell's Gate now. He's got a whole bunch of stuff in here about it. And there's a bunch of tips and tricks, stuff about the consoles being the buttons, kind of how to play this, and just a lot of information in there that would help you to understand how to play this better. But I don't have that, what I had at the time when I started this, so instead I got, and I have played through this whole thing already. I did a test play, so I know what I'm doing. It's terrible. It's not the most innovative design. Oh, wow, I didn't get very many of you that time at all. Well, that sucks. Oh, and there's still more? I might die. Yeah, I'm gonna die on this opening section. Of course I am. We need to kill them. Kill as many of them as you can. Don't let them get... Okay, and then they kill some of them kill each other. Yeah. I tried the Doom 2 version a little bit. It is available on id Games Archive. Download it yourself if you want to play it. All he did was add some more secrets with, more items, health and armor, or health and ammo, which helps you out a lot. And then, I'm just gonna take this. I'm not coming back here. And then he added a bunch of Doom 2 monster enemies in it, monsters, to pad out the monster roster. And it only makes it harder. And he talks about how his UV is harder, and he suggests people play on Hurt Me Plenty. I do like the concept of this. Nowadays, we have this whole ability to play one large map, to make people make these huge maps in Doom that are basically would be the size of all of this. And we can't do that here now. I'm not going this way. I don't understand it. It takes you. You can go directly to the end of the map. I'm going to show you the whole map. You got to go in here and do all this. This is another. Try to kill some of these imps. Deal with the souls. Okay, getting out of here now. Come on, souls. At least I have the chain gun now. Didn't have that before. They're having a fight. That imp is trying to come over here. He got that soul. Ha! Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's take care of some more of these imps that are finally filtering out of their trees. Yeah. It's a lot of monsters, but it's just several big fights. All the monsters are tightly packed into small areas. The ending, the finale of this is really, really dumb, though. Oh my good gravy. Is this dumb? I had to cheat to beat this. I'm not beating it fair and square, but I will demonstrate it for you. Plenty of health and ammo. Not too worried about those things. Yeah, there's nothing back here for now. A switch will open up here later. This lowers with a bunch of stuff in it, but that's later in the map. For now, we gotta go do something altogether tedious and horrible that I'm not a big fan of. So if you played Doom 2, you might be familiar with a map called the Chasm. This is somebody doing the Chasm before the Chasm was a thing. And oh boy. They do it. No. Guys, please. Yeah, we got that garbage figured out. Can I get past it? No, I can't get past it. Okay, there's a bunch of cacos there. I don't care. I want to trigger this one too. I'm not wasting my time on these cacos, actually. I understand now what to do. I'm going to try to do this while they're still shooting at me, because I think I can. Okay. Instead of trying to fight him from out there. There. I can have that. We can have some. I kind of wish I had more health, because now I gotta... Well, hang on. I can do this. Yeah, that's right. We can do this. Do that. And then... This doesn't take me anywhere. No, I gotta go in here. And whoever's left in here... Okay, there's 3 of you. That was more than I expected. Yeah, there. Get a little ammo. And these are, shoot walls, actually, that you didn't get to see me shoot, but they're not secrets. There's 5 secrets. I've only found 1 of them, and it's stupid. I have no idea whether it's the secrets are. They're probably equally as stupid, but we get this stuff. We get a blur sphere, which isn't my favorite. That didn't do anything. Push that. That lowers the next set of gates into this area. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got one of these now. There should still be more, right? There's a bunch of sergeants over there. I need to kill them. If I killed all the hit scanners? Yeah, I've killed all the hit scanners. So you might have saw a sneak peek there for a second. I'm gonna show you here in just a second what you're up against, what we're in for. This map is weird. He's got this whole thing suddenly with these weird invisible bridges that he really likes doing. But let's go in here. Yeah, this is the end of the level, and this is not a joke. You actually are expected to fight all 12 of these cyber demons in that arena. With invisible floors and yeah, it's garbage. And then there's this area over here, in which somehow you have to push these switches and walk on invisible bridges, and that gets you to the cyber demon arena. And I don't understand any of it, but we're gonna get the red key here, and then that, when you get that, you get locked in. I was expecting there's a Caco that should be... If I shoot, does he show up? No. I was going to take him out because there's a Caco over there. What you have to do is go in here And then this gets really stupid. The lights go out and it does this stupid flickering crap. And there's switches on these pillars you gotta push. But not all of them. And that one. And then just stay in the corner over here. Only 3 of them in here, but specters. And we'll get that. And then I've got the blue key. And I can go back out. And I never found a red... Oh, there... Now you're showing up. I never found a red key or a blue key door, so I don't think the red key or the blue key has any purpose. Unless there is one, and I couldn't figure... Unless this map is unfinished or something, or was left unfinished. Oh, you're probably in an invisible wall zone where I can't shoot you. Because these invisible walls are weird. Okay, well, let's climb to the top of the castle, because that's the next part of the map, really, in logical order if we were actually going to do it. Let's kill all these imps. Drop a couple rockets in there to soften them up, and then... These weird levels of these invisible bridges. And then we get into even more garbage. How much cells do I have? Probably enough. No, I can't trigger the cacos. This is something, man. This is a wall that I can go through. Cacodemons can shoot through. Yeah, they can come through and they can shoot through. Okay, I fell all the way back down to the bottom. Great. Yeah. I'm trying to not waste my plasma like I did the first time. I wish I knew what the blue key and the red key were supposed to do, though. Because you get a second red key for doing this pyramid. No yellow key. Yeah, this map feels very much unfinished. I don't know if that was what actually happened here. Did they go back in their little walls? No, they went up in the sky. Okay. Sure. Let's get over here, because it's a specters now. And then another caco. And then there's another specter, isn't there? I think there is. Oh, there's no one of these, actually. Sure, why not? Yeah, these elevators are weird, too. Okay, then we gotta do Barons. Thought he was there. Well, we'll just deal with him up here in his territory. There. And then there's a red key in this corner if you want to get it. And then you go here. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Shoot. Oh, I didn't need that. And then you can walk across this. And I don't need armor this time. I didn't do so badly. And then this starts to raise. That's fun. I hear like the Weird Al song of the hardware store. Imagine salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, so this stuff all is on there, and there's a switch over there now that you can push to lower that to get if you need all that stuff. And then there's this area. Oh yeah, there's you. Oh no. Well, we're gonna go there because I gotta wait. Yeah, this is on a timer. You can ride that back up, but man, it's on a timer. Yeah, you gotta wait for it to come all the way up and all the way down. This is the worst designed of the 3 Artifact.WAD stages. There's some really janky stuff on this level. Just these gates and the chasm part. And then the 12 Cyber Demon fight at the end. And the no discernible use for the red key and the blue key unless it's in a secret that I don't understand. Or maybe some door or some switch that I'm pushing required them and I didn't know it did because I already had them by the time I got there. I could have just shot you. Okay, and then where does this get us? This gets us into back to the previous level, which is here, which is where that other teleport at the beginning of the level would have taken us. And the only one of these, the middle one takes you back to the start of the level. This one doesn't work, so you can't go back to that BFG area. I guess you could go here, maybe, and just die and win the level. Die and then I don't think it was ever an exit. I think it was always just a death exit. But the only secret I know is this. This is a secret. But yeah, you can go here. It gets you in here, and you have to push. I don't know how to get to this switch. I can get to this other switch. And there's going to be Kakas and Barons coming out of these. I see you. Okay, he came right away this time. Oh, they were both aggressive to this time. I ran myself out of doesn't matter, because now this is the part where I have to turn on yeah, so I don't know what to do here. This is where I get officially... You have to push both those switches and they open this wall. I can get this switch, because you can just follow the path of torches, and you get, like, over here, and then you get here. And it takes you over here, and you push that switch. And then this takes you back out here, and that's all very well and good, and you do that, and... But there's no path, unless it's this, I don't think so, that takes you to that one. No, that just drops you off here. And this doesn't lower. But there's a suit here, and then you can go here, but that just takes you back up here. I don't know how you're supposed to get to that without, like, legitimately. You can get to this one, but it doesn't... Do you... Oh, wait. This isn't raised up now. Oh! I did it legitimately. Holy crap, look at me. Somehow that got blocked, usually gets blocked for me. Okay, well, hey, we did it legitimately. The only part of this I can't do legitimately is the final fight. Which, yeah, we're down to the remaining enemies. They gear you up real good, get the BFG, get all this stuff. Oh, I didn't take health before I went in. It doesn't matter, I'm not gonna finish it, I'm not gonna win it. I might turn God mode back on just for to get a thumbnail. But, yeah, then there's this. And I'm guessing this is the mouth of hell or whatever. There's nothing beyond that gate. I checked it out. It doesn't lower when you kill all the cyber demons, and there's nothing past it. So you want to see some real garbage? And if you fall off this, there's no way out of the lava. You're just meant to die down there. So you have to fight 12 cyber demons on this little platform. Yeah. Now there's no way out. I'm just down here. I'm trapped. I'm just gonna do this so that I can get back up there. I just want a nice thumbnail for the... Yeah, I think I can probably get one. I mean, if you were a real Doom God, you might be able to circle strafe your way out of this, but I don't even think you have enough ammo. I got down to I was shotgunning the last cyber demon. Oh, there, that's the end of the plasma. Anyway, I'm not killing them all. I'm just gonna show you this because it doesn't. Yeah, this doesn't open when they all die. And as far as I can tell, there's no switches anywhere. There's no nothing. And beyond this is nothing. So, I don't know, there's no exit. There's nothing that's supposed to me, that makes it isn't even on the map. So you're not even meant to go here. I wonder if you're just meant to get those cyber demons and then die. That's all I can think. But anyway, this is the end of Artifact.WAD. I will be taking a little hiatus from this for a bit. Maybe most of the rest of February, probably. I'll be coming back to Doom at some point with something new and exciting for you. Not new and exciting, but it'll be more Demon Gate. But it'll be another fun adventure. The next, I think it's the 40th one. 35th or 40th one, and it's gonna be fun and exciting for all of us. So look forward to that. I will see you then. Take care.